Hey guys, and welcome to Spoiler Party, the show where we spoil your favorite movies in the best way possible. I'm Sam, your host, and I'm more than a little bit obsessed with Disney movies. So when I watched Mulan for the first time as an adult, I wasn't surprised that I had more than a few questions about what I just watched.
Wait, go back. Wait,
that one right there! So to get some answers to my burning questions, I invited over BuzzFeed's biggest Mulan fans.
My favorite song is, I believe I'll Make a Man Out of You. Every time it comes on in the club, it's like I'm screaming it at the top of my lungs.
My favorite song is Reflection, because when she hits that high note, you're just like, where are you?
My favorite song is A Girl Worth Fighting For. It's just really fun to sing.
My favorite song is the music that happens when they're fighting the Huns. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is good.
My favorite song is Honor to Us All, and my favorite character is the matchmaker.
Okay, let's start with a lightning round of fun fact Mulan trivia. We're gonna play for a prize. This wonderful Mulan shirt. That's pretty great, right?
I want that.
So to keep things civil, I've got buzzers in front of you.
I like this.
You're gonna slap the buzzer if you think the statement I say is false. Mushu originally had a song to introduce himself in the movie, but it got cut because Eddie Murphy didn't really want to sing. True or false? I heard a clicking noise from Joyce's direction. Can we get an answer?
Yes,
I knew it! It's like weird that like Mushu doesn't have a single song in the entire thing.
Right?
Well, you know what's crazy is Mushu actually originally had 3 songs, but none of them made the final cut. Second fact, Mulan and Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame actually have the same singing voice.
Sean, you go for it.
Leah f***ing Salonga.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna know anything about
No.
anything. She was Jasmine, she was in Les Miserables.
She was in
Miss Saigon.
Miss Saigon. She's like
Club.
Broadway queen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this question was done that.
You're right. It's actually Jasmine from Aladdin and Mulan that share the same singing voice, Leia Salonga. Third fact, in Toy Story 2, there's actually a Mulan Easter egg where a movie poster is hanging on the wall. True or false?
I feel like there probably is an Easter egg in it, but I just don't know if it's Mulan.
Yeah.
False.
I'm gonna say false.
Yeah.
also.
I'm gonna say true for this one.
Okay, you guys ready for the answer?
Yeah.
It is
Calm down a little.
It's a t-shirt. Calm down.
A t-shirt that you're not getting.
I'll go on Amazon.
The Mulan poster is actually visible on camera in Lilo and Stitch in Nani's bedroom.
I'm very proud of us. I feel not unlike Mulan, who followed her heart. We really
Yes.
saved China today.
Yes.
And finally, did you guys know that there are some seriously famous actors and performers in the cast?
I don't know people's names, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm bad with names,
All I
even if
know
not
is
celebs.
one.
Okay, I got this. Speaking voice of Mulan, Moon Wen. Singing voice of Mulan, Leia Salonga. Shang is played by B.B. Wong. Singing voice of Shang is Donny Osmond. The 3 friends, Harvey Firestein, Getty Watanabe. I forgot the name of the last one, but that's okay, we'll move on. Soon-Taek Oh plays the dad, George Takei's first ancestor. The Emperor is played by Pat Morita. Shang's dad was James Shigeta, who was a legendary actor who had one of the first interracial kisses on screen. June Foray, who was Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle, was grandmother.
How do you know all this?
Sean does this during lunch.
Yeah.
Whenever we eat with him, he pulls out his phone and Googles things.
It's important to know who is making the content that you're watching, which is why you watch BuzzFeed. When Mulan first came out, I remember seeing the ad on TV. I was like, wait, this is a Disney movie, but these people are Asian? What the hell? And so I ran upstairs to my mom and was just like, there are Asians in the Disney movie. And then my mom was like, well, it's the wrong kind of Asian. We're Japanese, we're not Chinese. And I was like, it doesn't matter. And then my grandma took me to the Torrance Galleria to see it, but we were late. So we went in.
This memory is so vivid.
We stepped into the theater and she was just waking up in her tent, about to like eat the food and head off to camp. I remember being like real disappointed. And then my grandma was just like, you know what? I should stay. So we stayed in the theater and watched that movie 1.5 times.
I just imagine little Sean just being so excited.
Yeah, and now I'm not excited about anything.
There are some fascinating fan theories about Mulan, and one of the biggest fan theories is that Mulan herself is the Great Stone Dragon. You know how Mushu's whole purpose is to ring the gong to wake up the guardians and ancestors, but he can't wake up the dragon? If the stone dragon is really MIA, then why does the dragon's likeness show up in so many shots leading up to her running away from home?
Maybe this is the story of how she became the stone dragon.
Maybe it was that the stone dragon was always there, we just never knew because it never manifested. Or the call wasn't out there at all, it was inside of her.
Do we think Fa Mulan is actually the Great Stone Dragon?
Stone dragon is meant to protect the family.
She protected her family,
She protected China.
Yeah.
which is her family.
Oh, that's deep.
Dang. I heard according to Chinese mythology that dragons can control the weather. Mulan actually causes an avalanche while they're fighting. And when she's getting super emotional about her dad leaving, she's sitting under the stone dragon and it's raining while she's crying.
That would make that movie so much cooler.
Right.
Even though it's already like my top favorite.
Sean has a thought.
What if, to flip it, the dragon represents the traditional order of the family?
Yeah.
And like by Mulan leaving the house, it's her upending that tradition. And then with that, the crumbling of the statue is a symbolic representation
I like
of that
that.
tradition getting torn down, but then her ultimately using it in a new way. Take the dragon canon, for example. She is told to use it in one way, but instead she uses it in a different way, and that makes all the difference and saves China.
This is like Spark Notes symbolism hacks.
USC Communications Class of 2010.
No.
Fan theory number 2. Is Li Shang the first queer Disney prince?
100%.
Oh yeah.
You guys, I haven't even done the
Or is he
intro.
the, or
and
is
you...
he the first?
I mean, some of them could have been in the closet, we just didn't know.
There's a lot of fan theories that Li Shang is bisexual. Let's look at the evidence. Just look at these tender moments between Li Shang and Mulan. Those eyes.
Wait, go back. Wait,
That one right there. He was like,
oh, damn, okay, I see you, Ping.
I'm ready for my ping ping.
I'm speechless.
he's like,
Just
Ding
that
can climb
look.
that pole.
Wait, that needs to be a meme on Twitter right now.
It will be.
And it would explain Li Shang's absolute look of betrayal when he finds out Mulan was a woman.
My theory is when Mulan's hair was up, as Pink, living her best life, doing whatever she gotta do. And as soon as we find out she's a woman, her hair is automatically down.
His hair is down. He's a woman. You didn't really make that many changes, guys.
Yeah, it's like a Clark Kent thing. Who is the Superman? No one knows. I'm wearing glasses.
To be fair, back in the day, well, in Chinese era dynasty fighting times, all the men's hair was actually long. So they had to put it up.
Oh, Stacy with the facts.
Stacy with the good facts.
Quality control.
So I feel like if everyone hadn't been around, his reaction would have been so much more different. I feel like he had to put on a show.
You know, it's all about that toxic masculinity, you
Don't
know?
get me started.
If I was there, I'd be like, Shang, you just came out.
And it's okay.
It's okay, we all get here.
When Mulan sings the song Reflection, the lyrics seem to speak specifically to the experience of being unable to come out to one's family and feeling tired at having pretended for so long.
If I were truly to be myself.
I would break my family's heart.
Did you guys see that or recognize that the first time that you saw the movie or even times afterward?
That's kind of like a Disney thing on the whole. So there's actually a type of song they have in every movie called the I Want song.
Exactly.
So with like Little Mermaid, it's
I want to be where the people are.
Elsa, it's I want to be an ice queen. It connects with the audience because we all have something inside of us that we want to express or we want to explore more. And sometimes it's being gay.
This became kind of like a gay anthem almost. When the song came out, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, like, that's exactly how I feel.
This movie is really about recognizing the limits of gender, whether it's the matchmaker and like that sequence and the way that that's holding her back from her full potential, or Shang's like toxic masculinity holding him back from his like accepting gender fluidity in his ancient Chinese army. These gender constructions are all fucked and we need to move beyond them.
Also, isn't it a little bit ironic that in order to save China, the rest of Li Shang's army has to dress in drag? So that brings us to the big question for this topic. Is Mulan the queerest Disney movie ever?
I think it's the gayest.
I think it's pretty gay, yeah.
It's a gay for me.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
That's gays across the board. We're running out of time, but I still have a lot of unanswered questions. I need to know how Mulan got her makeup off in one perfect swipe.
That's actually a really great question. When I take my makeup off, it's usually like one swollen looking, I end up looking like the matchmaker.
Honestly, I still think the makeup maneuver is more impressive than her saving all of China.
She's ready for the club.
How does Grandmother Fa not have her own spin-off movie?
I want to see her as an ancestor, just like wrecking havoc in the afterlife.
Just chilling, living her best life,
Yes.
buying bikinis.
Oh my gosh. Finding a man.
Or
Yeah.
many men.
Or many men.
She found Li Shang. She's
get a
got her
hard
man.
She's got her man.
During all the training scenes, it seems like there are dozens of troops working under Li Shang. But as they move their way to the capital city, they get less and less until there's under 10 at one point.
They lose all the extras.
Well, what happened to all of them?
I think they died.
It's war. People die, honey. I'm sorry.
But this is a Disney movie.
I didn't
Well,
wanna
that's
tell
why they
you.
didn't die on screen.
You know how there was like explosions in the snow and people got buried? That was them too.
But those are less men for Grandmother Fa to thirst after.
Well, they'll be in the afterlife first, so.
Yeah, they be waiting in the afterlife. Don't worry.
I got another question.
Okay.
Is Mulan the most badass Disney princess?
Hell yes?
But is
Yes.
she technically a princess?
No, she's not a princess.
She is not.
She's
For
a
marketing
general.
purposes, she is.
We gotta sell the toys, so she's a princess. Dang it.
Pretty much.
Okay, guys, I saved the best one for last. Are there enough scenes with Li Shang shirtless? I'm gonna give you guys bonus points if you can guess how many scenes he is shirtless in the movie. The training sequence can count as multiple scenes.
Wow.
Oh.
6 to 9.
Oh, we got a 6'9"
Like
right
6 to
here.
9.
I just remember that as a young girl.
I want to say 12.
I don't know, 9?
I'm gonna say 8.
I'm gonna
That's a
go
lucky
10.
number.
Because no one has said it yet.
Okay, guys, it's 14 scenes of Li Shang without his shirt on. And you know what? I'm gonna buzz in. I still don't think that's enough.
Can you imagine if Li Shang was an Instagram model? You know every pic would be a thirst trap.
Oh my gosh.
I follow him on Instagram,
I-
Snapchat, Periscope, Facebook.
Pinterest, MySpace, LinkedIn. He's got one Twitter account for each of his packs.
Oh,
so
man.
Stacy was closest with 12 scenes because Li Shang had his shirt off. You get to put the Mulan shirt on.
Shout out to Sean and Salorm for saying how they're winners and how we're all losers.
Calm down a little.
It's a t-shirt.
A t-shirt that you're not getting. He knew the entire freaking IMDb list.
It's just, it's
I'm gonna let you finish, but
Stacy won the
So
award.
listen, they're not worth it, okay? They're not worth it.
we'll go on Amazon.
We'll
You
Take
know
the
what?
rug.
That's why I'm eating my damn
taking the
snacks.
rug.
I'm sick of this.
You're not getting your money back on that rug.
We're taking the
I
rug.
want to let you know right now.
Because
You're
of
not
this
getting your money back.
injustice.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. This has been Spoiler Party Mulan Edition. Be sure to tell us in the comments below which movie you want us to spoil next, and subscribe to our channel.